Hey, where are we going?
We are going to get our new Sprinter van. Woo! We're just starting our hashtag van life.
And we're based in suburban Detroit. And we're driving where to get it?
We are driving to Kentucky to Mercedes-Benz of Fort Wright.
Fort Wright.
And Dan, Sprinter Dan, has got it waiting for us when we get there.
And what did we buy?
We bought a 2020 170 wheelbase 4x4 with a high roof.
And who's finishing it?
Us, maybe? With a little help from our friends.
How much experience do we have doing this kind of stuff?
We built bunk beds one time.
Not a lot.
It's gonna be fine. We're smart people.
And what's our plan for this thing once we get it done?
Well, we'd like to go travel the world, work from our van while we have the opportunity to work from home, and maybe check off all those national parks that we haven't been to yet, and be able to spend some time with our grown-up children that live in other cities from where we live.
So there you have it. We're literally never driven one of these before. We don't really camp. But we've talked about it for a really long time, as if it had already been a part of what we were going to do. We went to the Grand Canyon for an 8-day whitewater rafting trip with our kids, and I think it was during that trip that it sort of cemented it, right?
Absolutely.
So what was the backstory on that?
Well, there was two of our guides that had shared with us that one of them lives full-time in a van, and the other guide Roger Dale, who was leading our whole whitewater rafting experience, had converted a van himself, and they used it to travel in. So it immediately got me started to think about what we could do, and that sounded like a really fun activity for us to do. We really enjoyed our trip and the hiking and being out in the national park, and one thing led to another, and here we are.
Why specifically a Sprinter from Mercedes versus the other brands?
Well, that's a good question. I think we went back and forth, primarily between the Ford Transit, and I think just overall the retained resale value, the fact that they had a diesel version, which the Transit does not have at this point, really kind of tipped the scales for us to choose the Mercedes.
Why the urgency to buy something right now?
Well, obviously we'd like to get it done as soon as we can so that we can get on the road and use this time when we're all in the work from home mode. We're both in a sales capacity, and the ability for us to meet face-to-face with customers just doesn't exist right now. So everything is with video conferencing. So it's maybe once in a lifetime opportunity to take advantage of the work from home environment to go out and see the world and work from our van at the same time.
All right, so there you have it. We'll get another piece of content when we get to the dealer and give you the first look at the vehicle, but that's it for now.
Bye-bye.